Hey, this is Drake here. I was going to make another Lords of the Fallen build video. Now, to start off, we'll show it. I did do the duplication thing where you double your levels. So I'm currently 484. All relevant stats are maxed. But I did complete the game before I did this, so I don't really feel guilty about it because I don't know if I'm even going to do new game or not. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, I was trying to put together the hardest hitting build I possibly could. And what I came up with was this. You got two of the Harrower Duval swords plus 5 here. And if you're wondering, I didn't duplicate these. I believe it's a glitch, I'm not for sure. But you know, you buy these from the dude up here, and after you buy it, they're no longer there. But what happened on mine is when I joined in a multiplayer and we defeated that boss again, when I came back to my world, the boss weapon was available for purchase again. So I was able to get 2 Pieta swords, 2 the Durval swords, and you know, it seemed, I don't know if it's a glitch, and I don't know if it's been patched in the most recent patch or not, but that's how I've got 2. It's not duplication, it's just something in the game. Alright, but going over equipment, got 2 of these, and I'm running this specific catalyst for a couple of spells that need to run. Running this one for lacerating weapon. Now I tried, for some reason, and I think it's bad programming, on these particular weapons, holy damage and fire damage doesn't even register extra on it. It might be an extra 100 damage. It's not enough to mess with. This particular spell here will add nearly an extra 1,000 damage per weapon to it. And I've got this one for 8 Years Rage for increases all your damage types. Now from what I've seen, it's only about 10%, so if you don't have this, it's fine. Personally, I didn't have it, and I looked up and got in somebody's multiplayer that was at the early game and was able to buy it again. Now, your Talisman Warrior's Claw works best for me. It just increases your physical, and these are purely physical scaling, except for they have wither damage on them, which means the damage that I'm showing, the second volley of hits will hit harder, 200 to 300 harder than the first one does. And they do have 200 frost buildup on them. So between the two, you're putting 400 frost buildup per hit on them. Haven't tried any boss battles with it yet, literally just got it together, but it does a ton of damage. Alright, now I'm running this one, the Lucent Sword ring, and at full health, it gives you about a 20% boost to your health. And now if you had 2 of these or something, you could get even more out of this build. So like I said, I don't have any duplicated, so you can put this build together without having any duplicates of anything except for just a sword. And I'm running this ring here just so I can cast the Radiance without a Radiant Catalyst. Other than that, armor is irrelevant. As you can see, I'm very heavy right now, but I haven't changed my armor up yet to accommodate for that. But you can run as much or as little as you like, and if you're running little to no armor, this particular one might be better because it deals additional damage with the smaller equipment load. Now runes are very important. Whoop, wrong one. Alright, what I'm particularly running here is the Ixen, whatever it is, for increased physical damage, and then the Demexis for increased physical damage while dual wielding, and then another one of the Axon. They're running the same thing in both swords, so you're stacking 6, basically it's all physical damage increase. And especially, oh, and I did figure out that upgrade your catalyst. You wouldn't figure it does, but for some reason this particular spell, the lacerating weapon, it adds more damage to your weapons the further your catalyst is upgraded for some unknown reason. So if this was up one more level, you would get even more damage out of this build, but personally I don't have any more of the chunks to upgrade it right at the moment without doing something different. Alright, and I'll show this, and then I'll show a variant of it that I was running before that's very strong, but I was just going for absolute max damage. And I've had 2 crash test dummies here I've been trying it out on. If this guy here will cooperate this time. Alright, what you want to do is apply your bleed, and then apply 8 Ears Rage, and of course this guy's got a little helper with him. And now, as you can see, 4,049 per hit. That's not just for the one, that's a piece. So that just hit for 8,100 damage with the one hit. And now he's weak to this. And that's why I had the other one I've been using. He's higher level and he is not weak to physical damage, as you can tell by the red hit there. But if you're going to try this area out, apply your stuff before you get in the next area, because there's an archer there that will take you out. And if you get hit, you lose your 20% buff. Now you can see that hit for 3,070 apiece. So even on the resistant enemy, you got 6,140 damage out of one shot. And there's a little archer guy. You can see even the regular hits are hitting for nearly 1,600 apiece. That's right around 3,200 damage just from one regular swing with these two. I know there might be a harder hitting build out there, but I haven't seen one. Like I said, and this one, you don't have to be extremely late game to get it instantly. You get the Durval sword from doing the boss fight at the end of the Revolution Depths, whatever it is. Alright, now the other one I was running was just to run one sword, and what you want to run, and I saw this on another video, I can't take credit for this one. You want to do the Melted Dark Crusader sword, and you want to change your runes up. So what you want here is, in the Melted Sword, you want all the graphics, increase physical damage while two-handing. And there's some farming guide. These you can actually farm. It's the dudes with the shields and the glowing, the holy clubs that have these. So what you want, and I'd really love the update where they put these all together instead of messed up, scattered out. So you want to run 5 of these. And see, this one will not apply. For some reason, when you put the offhand weapon up, it does not count anymore. So what I was running, let me find it right here, reduce agility scaling. It doesn't really seem to make any difference on this sword. It doesn't put the damage down at all to have this in there. Alright, so this is the other option. Now you want to two-hand it. The other sword's just there for the rune slots. And we'll go back and repeat the process. We'll just do it on the one enemy for time's sake. I kind of like this charged attack better than the two-handed one because it's a rising slash. And if you do it on a smaller enemy, it actually throws them to the ground. And gives you opportunity for the follow-up. Let's see if it cooperates. Now you see that one's 4572. You get a little bit, you get more damage, about 500 more damage, for the single hit, but you're losing the double hit. But this is a very good alternative as well. And this is what I've been running. And as far as weight capacity goes, this would be the easier one to run. Than the other build was, because it's very, very heavy. And like I said, I got my weight maxed out and it still puts me overweight to have heavy armor on. Let me see, and I'll show that. Yeah, these swords are extremely heavy. I think they are, 40.3 a piece, but I've got some pretty heavy armor on. You could put some lighters, because my chest piece is 40 pounds by itself. I said, I mean, you could run some lighter armor, still have some decent resistance, and run 1 or 2 of these. And like I said, it's not very late game. And as far as catalyst goes, you can run any which one you want. You just need to be able, this is the main buff. From what I've tested, this one adds, I don't know the percentage, 25, 30%, something like that. And this one's adds 10 to it. Other than that, it's just maker's choice here. But that's it. I was wanting to share this build because I really like it. Oh yeah, and I was going to show the Umbral eye. Of course, everybody's seen this video probably, but what you want to run is the Umbral eye, where you're doing a charged attack. You don't take damage and you don't interrupt. You take wither damage. So right here, charging a heavy attack, all damage is received as wither damage. That's mainly the only other one you want to run. Now I've got this one in there, and this could work. If you soul flay them, you're going to do an additional 25% damage above what you're already doing with this, but it'll all be in wither damage. So I mean, that's a way to get an additional 25% damage out of this build. All you got to do is just soul flay, and then let's see if it's in there, because I defeated that boss again, and this is the boss you get it from Harold. And see, it's back again because I helped on another multiplayer again, and now it's all back. So like I said, it seems to be a glitch in the matrix here, I guess. But yeah, if you defeat that boss in multiplayer, the boss weapon is back again for purchase, so you can duplicate anyone you want. Just find somebody doing it and run it again, and you got the boss weapon again. But that's it. I hope you liked the build. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Have any questions, leave a comment. As always, thanks for watching.